Hey boys, look what I finally got. My mega cab. It has been a long wait. For my regulars, it took me 6 months to get this thing from the point I gave up my 19 to the point I actually got this truck. So here we go. This video is geared for my regulars to keep you all updated. More videos to come on this truck. But if you're new to the channel, you know, I got a bunch of Rams, and this is my first 2021 in the fleet. See? Builds of 12 of 20. What is there new? You know, I'm coming from a 19 limited. Ram finally got their suppliers to give them good quality stuff. I know in the video or in picture you're not going to be able to tell, but this interior is much better than the limited interior of the 19 that I had. The consistency of leather is much better. The leather quality, fit and finish is better. I don't know, the other one from day one, the seat was weird. It was loose. The tuning is better on this truck, transmission and the engine. And yes, this is a HO. I only buy the Ison trans. A lot of guys are going to be curious because there's not a lot of 21s out there. See, that's an Ison, and she's new. She's brand new. I'll show you the mileage. For all you boys curious about the camera, it's hanging out right there. The electric or the digital camera rear view mirror. Here, I'll show you. Do I like it? Yes. My family rig is an Escalade, and those things come with them. There you go. See? You can just flip it. Boom. That's me and my hoodie. There you go. And then you got adjustments. You know, you go here, you could change it, plus minus all that shebang. So very handy. This is a better review mirror than the Escalade has. So, but I think Escalade was the pioneers into this all. As far as the truck itself, what stood out to me, I'll talk about good and bad. I absolutely love the 21. Maybe it's just the cab configuration that rides better, but the suspension is even better in the 21 than was in the 19. I'll talk about the goods before I go into the negatives. There's something that's really crappy about this truck. I'm thankful to Ram for leaving me that plug. I do not like the prep group, but I was under the impression that if you don't get the prep group, you lose your outlet, but they left me with an outlet, so that's cool. Guys, keep in mind, I just picked this thing up yesterday. I haven't done anything besides grabbed all my boxes and sort of threw my stuff in here. You know, my gloves, my GT350, that's the gloves. That's the mud flaps that thing gets. You know, I just threw it in here. Just throwing it out there. My regulars know this. I absolutely hate the way the mega cabs look. That's why I never bothered with them before. But after owning it for a whopping day, I gotta say I ain't going back to a crew cab. A little button there. Now it has juice. Now it doesn't. Big plans for this truck. Lord help me keep this truck for 10 years. I'm humbled to own this truck. It is a limited. It's to some people it's a house on wheels. It's really expensive. I mean, your price tag on it, it's pretty spendy. Engine runs super quiet. I don't know what I can show you for the 21s. I don't see anything new under here. I have not towed with this thing, but it does have 75 more torque. So this has 1,075 torque on her. Runs good for all you guys concerned about the CP3. Right here, baby. Right here, she does have a CP3. There's some nonsense going on the interweb that the HOs don't get CP3. Yes, they do. Yes, Ram has confirmed it. They went back to CP3s, but people just like to yap. Guys, MSRP's $90,000, man. Doesn't mean I paid $90 for it, but no one gifted me this thing. Come on, man. What is this stuff? Okay, I can understand it's at least a twist off. This is just a joke, Ram. What are y'all doing? I opted out of the air suspension. Guys, there's nothing wrong with the air suspension. I just don't like it because I like to keep my trucks long. And a guy like me, this is my personal rig. If this would be my fleet rig that my guys drive, 100,000 a year, 5 years later, 500,000, it's astronomical. It's nonsense. It's crazy. That suspension isn't bad, but I don't think it'll last 500,000. It's just my own little thing. It's like these switches. I hate the auto shifts. But I mean, when you're talking to limited, you can't get your manual shifting, you know, the 4x4, or the transfer case shifter. I like my manual shifters. Prime example, my limited that I own, my 14, I put in the fleet. Right now it's giving me a headache with the 4x4 switch. Just a matter of fact, RAM, I don't know what you guys changed, but your steering wheel heaters work much better, and your butt warmers work much better. I haven't tried to cool anything off around here. 39 degrees outside, no need for that. Lane assist, I don't care for that option, but it's not annoying as the Escalade. Escalade's a little more annoying. I'd say it's more aggressive, so you feel the Escalade trying to correct you. This one's quiet, and it's actually a pretty good system. But keep in mind, guys, I've owned this thing for a day. Come on, zoom in. There you go. So, you know, you get what you get, and that's all you get, kind of deal. They got rid of the CD player. They gave you a little holder, which is nice for whatever. I don't know what I'll be using it for. Hey, stashing my cash. Look at that. I got me a $1 bill. Yeah, there you go. I like these. You know, I didn't care for them. I didn't quite understand why RAM loaded up on these, all these these USBs in different formats, and now I'm getting the drift real quick, you know. There's some back here as well. Fit and finish is better inside. It's still a RAM. They still do dumb stuff. And to be more specific, guys, I nitpick at interior, and a guy like me that buys a limited is gonna most likely pick, because there's no reason why we're paying so much more money for these limiteds versus a tradesman. For my regulars, they know it's either tradesman or limited for me. But I mean, look at this weirdness. I mean, oh shoot, the camera ain't doing it. Just like it's not cut right, you know what I mean? There's like steps in there. Dude, this camera sucks. I guess it's the really bright backlight that makes it worse. So this fit and finish, it's like bulging out. It's on the retarded side. This piece is just like floating in there. No, not just by the looks, but if you press on it, it goes in and out. Shoot, man, what's going on with my camera? It sucks, but like I could push it in. You see what's going on, like the back end, and I'm not forcing it. It just slides in here. Anyways, weird nitpicking things. Overall, guys, I'm super happy. I'm blessed to have this truck. I really like it. The only huge issue I have, or should I say the only thing that's really bad and retarded about this truck, is the gaps. Whoever's in charge of lining up this thing needs to get retrained. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, the gaps are just so, not only the distance, but how they close. Well, you can sort of tell, like either a door is going to be way too out. The driver's side is actually decent, like the driver door is okay. This stuff, obviously camera ain't doing it justice, but RAM owners know. I mean, camera, you can tell it's popping out. Like, come on, man, slide in the bed. Now this was a whole different ball game. I'm not exaggerating. The tailgate was about this far. I did a really quick adjustment on the, I don't know what you call them, stoppers, grabbers, whatever. Oh, you can tell. See, I'm not lying to you guys. That's where it was. I undid it last night real quick, bumped it in, made it somewhat more, I don't know, this one didn't. This one got moved as well. You could tell the lines aren't lining up, but I moved this one as well, but you can't tell the printout. But, you know, just gaps. They're idiotic on this tailgate. I'll fine tune it a little bit. This back door already has a ding, but it's popping out, but it's already like probably the hardest door to close. Which is not bad, guys. Something settled in or something got out of the way, but when I was picking up this thing, it was pretty rough. So maybe I can adjust this door and sink it in a little bit more. This door ain't bad. Something about the front two doors are good. Y'all can see the gaps on the front is just, they're huge. They don't really line up very well, but that's me nitpicking. What am I actually gonna do? I'm gonna fix the tailgate, and then I'm most likely gonna fix this door, maybe that door. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna touch the bed or anything like that. So the regulars know I like to nitpick at things. I don't mean to go all crazy, but I ain't gonna sugarcoat things. When they're crap, they're crap. As far as the suspension, I said it's very good. I like it, better tuned. I don't know what all they changed really, but I don't have that body to frame rattle like I had on my 19. I think it was just body mounts. But yeah, you know, little area. Supposedly the subwoofer's back here. Might be a flat one. I'll show you what I got hiding in here for all you curious cats. I use every little nook and cranny I have. So that's my little, what are they called? Oh, Andrew? Or Adu? Whatever. Obviously I'm not utilizing this little pothole here, but this was never intended to store anything in there. This one has. You know, I got my safety fire extinguisher and a little bit of goodies there. More stuff to get in here, but you all see what I'm saying. Yeah, let me get out of here. Super excited. I actually took my family out to Chick-fil-A last night. Yeah, that happens when you have kids. Love it, love it, love it. Love the cab. Like, overall, now that I'm done complaining and whining about dumb stuff, I absolutely love this truck. Still looks weird to me, but the comfort is where it really stands out to me. And a lot of things coming for this truck. I've already purchased different tires. These tires are no good around here. Still trying to figure out on the wheels. Hey, by the way, in the comment section, throw me some ideas for wheels. I don't like black wheels. I like them. I like wheels that stand out and you can see them rolling. Meaning something gunmetal, something shiny. Not a big fan of chrome, but I'm not going to say no to chrome. But definitely not an all-out chrome wheel. Whatever, just show me your ideas. We'll go from there. I got me airbags. 7.5Ks. Didn't even know those things really exist. Heard about them there. Accidentally, one of my boys ordered some in for a 5th gen for inventory. I'm like, oh, those look bigger. And then it says extreme instead of heavy duty. I'm like, oh, these are 7.5. So I started reading. Yep, 7.5Ks. So I'm gonna throw these on here, get an air compressor with a quick disconnect. I think I'm gonna throw it underneath. Maybe I'll throw it in here, but I think it'll get busted off here. So probably build a little bracket under here and have a quick disconnect for the air up tires. And it's Extreme Duty Firestone's air compressor. They say tractor wheels and truck tires to be inflated. So we'll see how that holds up. Don't have daily intentions on using that thing, but if you ever need it, you know, you could air them up. And most likely I'll bust out this plastic piece and integrate the gauge with the switch so I can inflate and deflate my airbags. Now, as far as this truck, it's going to get leveled. I've heard limited sit lower. I'll have to agree with it because that's the way it looks like it. I have other 21. I have other 20s. I have 19s and 20s this generation. And they all sit higher besides the 19 Limited that I have. So I just thought it was just an air suspension thing, but no, they do sit lower for some odd reason. Gotta have my roof mounted lights, cab lights. Most importantly, what I really need, I got a big tank coming, SMB tank coming. I'll do a review on that. And I got my B&W hitch. And the reason I don't like the prep group, because you got those big old ear looking things, they're sticking out, they're too far, they don't clean up easily and efficiently like the SMB. Excuse me, not SMB, B&W. Even if you leave the ball here with S&W, oh man, I can't even talk anymore. The B&W hitch, the turnover ball, if you just leave the ball there, you don't have those hooks sticking out. Much cleaner setup. So I like my B&W. Those are the goodies I have in stock already, besides the wheels that I spoke about. I do have the tires. By the way, I don't know if I said, I'm going with AT3s. Super excited to try those out. They look good. I already have them out the shop and ready to get installed. I'm on the fence. I'm going to give it probably another day or two. Maybe I can make my mind on the wheels, and if I do, I'll get those ordered coming in. If I don't, I'll just throw those tires on these wheels until I make up my mind what I'm going to do with them. I'm looking for high quality wheel. I'd love to have something like brushed gunmetal color or brushed aluminum. But anyways, share your opinions. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all thinking to get a HO Ram, meaning the ice and tranny, the higher torque. It rides, shifts. Well, let's talk about the tranny. It shifts better. It's better tuned, hands down. My regulars know I complained all day on those 19s. They were pretty bad until the end. They finally got the tuning down. This is even better. This is they did some updates. It goes even better. It might be because the engine's tuned better, has a little bit more power. Because the ice and no one could tune it, and I have a feeling all it does is it just picks up certain parameters and it adjusts all the time. That's all it does. So because the engine's tuned better, the transmission shifts a little better. But what I want to underline, it's still not a Chrysler. It's not super smooth, but it has that firm shift. You know, it's not a hot rod, but I love it. Absolutely love it. You feel the heavy torque converter. It locks up. It doesn't burn your clutches. You know, those hot rodding dudes, go buy yourself a GM or a Ford. Much faster truck, much quicker, you know, 10-speed versus 6-speed. But I absolutely love it. I know you guys are going to say I'm a fanboy of Ram and Cummins. I have to be. You can label me whatever you want to be, but when my truck does 600,000 with the OEM engine, OEM suspension for the most part, 2 sets of ball joints, and was about as suspension involved as it got with that 4th gen. I expect no less out of this, you know. Only tranny that went out was 571, guys. 571. It could have been rebuilt, could have been reused. I just like, okay, how much more can I push a tranny? So I got my hands on a really low mileage one. I put it in and forgot about it, you know. This tranny shifts even better. It locks up in or out of tow haul mode. It's just, I expect a lot out of this truck, and it delivers. You know, my 19s and 20s, they're doing phenomenal. Yes, we got the CP4 thing-ish addressed. No, I'm not going to take any chances. I can't have my trucks down for months, and that's it. You know, I expect no less than I expected out of my fortunes. I'm super happy. You guys could probably tell the tone of my voice. I was supposed to do a really quick video. I'm literally driving by. I'm like, oh, I gotta do a video. I pull in here, park to do a video. Now I'm gonna get back at it. Boys are waiting, so I better get going, guys. But you know, to show you all the features and all the cool stuff in this truck, I mean, there's other guys to do that. My channel's about real experience and how it is, and I guess this video is more about first impression, sort of comparing it with the 19 I had. My 19 was a crew cab long box, limited as well, HO. I only run HOs. I don't buy Chrysler trannies. Yeah. If you're new, hang out with us. And for the regulars, I know, I've been doing a horrible job keeping y'all updated, but here you go. You know, when you drive a truck all day, every day, you just sort of pull in a street and make a video. Now, when you drive a car, if you guys are on my car channel, you guys know I'm restoring a Honda Prelude 95. Yes, a Honda Prelude, a 95 Doc VTEC. I'm restoring it. I've done all the weird stuff, interior, body work, as far as body work, rattling stuff out, and now the pretty job, meaning it needs to get disassembled and get paint job, and that car's done. Or my Shelby GT350. This is a truck channel. You guys don't want to hear about my cars, but when you daily those, and you can't really make truck videos as easily, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, boys, as always, may the Lord bless you. May Almighty find day. Now that I'll be dailing this thing, yes, with snow on the ground. I've been driving a Prelude, not the safest thing. Yeah, Shelby ain't gonna make it far right now. But now that I'm be dailing my truck, absolutely love this truck, and it's gonna be a lot easier to do videos on this truck and, you know, keep it truck oriented. I've noticed, or I got the feel that even if I'm doing a truck video and I'm driving a car, just don't get the positive feedback that I'd hoped to. So I kept it simple, you know. If it's truck, let it be truck. Anyways, God bless you. Have a mighty fine day. Let me know in those comment sections with all the wheel ideas you guys have. Just shoot a little picture in there. Anyways, bye.